We were discussing chapter 4, where we have discussed numericals like present value, annual value, future value. I have given you a problem, a solved out problem also on that. And today we will be doing the last topic for this chapter, which is break-even analysis, right? And we will won't be able to. We will do the theory part of break-even analysis. The numerical part, we will be doing it in Monday's class. We have a class on Tuesday. We'll be doing it on Tuesday. And I have given you an assignment also on break-even analysis in ERP. That should be okay. I've given total 2 assignments based on this chapter until CA1. These assignment solutions are important because I just spoke to DI sir today morning. Based on this only, we will be giving your marks for CA1. However, for CA1 question, there will be 10 questions, each carrying of 2 marks. 50% theory, 50% will be numerical, or 60% numerical and 40% maths. I mean, at least there will be 4 numerical, but don't worry, all will be MCQ. Is it fine, Naseem? Shall we start, Naseem? Am I audible to you? Shall we start? Allow me to share my screen. We will be discussing today sensitivity and break-even analysis. Fine. The question here is, what do we mean by sensitivity? Once you understand what is sensitivity, you can automatically understand break-even. Let's, for the time being, then emphasize on sensitivity. Fine. It's like what sensitive cost-benefit analysis. What do we mean by cost-benefit analysis? It means whatever cost we are giving, what is the benefit I'm getting from it? Say, for instance, if I invest 500 rupees, maybe I'm getting a benefit of 600. If I'm investing a cost of rupees 700, maybe I'm getting a benefit of 900. This relationship is what we try to do is in sensitivity, like, changing small variation, like if we increase the fixed cost, what will be the cost? If we increase the variable cost, what will be the cost, right? So that's what we mean by your sensitivity. Fine. So I hope I have been able to make you understand what is sensitivity. Let us now just see academically what do we mean by sensitivity. To better evaluate the impact of any particular estimate, we compute how much a particular estimate would need to change in order to change a particular decision. This is called sensitivity analysis. I repeat again. To better evaluate the impact of any particular estimate, we compute how much a particular estimate would need to change in order to change a particular decision. This is called sensitivity analysis. What we are trying to say over here by particular estimate is, let's consider we are manufacturing this, bottle of hand sanitizer. So the component used really use some chemical component. How much putting up this chemical component will increase our cost, and what will be the benefit? Like, will the product be priced lower and people will buy more in the competitor? This is by sensitivity analysis. Is it clear? Chandan, Rohan, have I been sensitivity? Rohan, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So that will take us to break-even analysis. Just a minute. I'll open my. Now that will take us to break-even analysis. And so was Nasib. Rohan, you've got all the class notes with you, right? Whatever I have given to you till now, I mean till chapter 4, Rohan. It's been posted in ERP as well. Chandan, did you get them?
Yes, sir.
Rohan, can you just figure it out with your classmates before Monday's class? We have a class on Tuesday, like by till Monday, whether everybody has got all the class notes, or else I'll deal with them on Tuesday so that they can give a good exam on CA1, and about the assignment that has been posted in ERP portal, by which you need to submit before your CA1 exam, which is by coming Wednesday, 28th. You know, I will be discussing the problem in Tuesday's class. And today's class also, I am going to show you some solved numerical. And the class note that I'm sharing today, Rohan, it has been already posted in ERP.
Yes, sir.
Chandan is in the, he's not responding. I believe he's in there. Wait, let me proceed, then maybe you could, Rohan. And in the first chapter or second chapter costing, we said there are two types of main cost, fixed cost and variable cost. When you're talking about cost volume in break-even analysis, we are considering both fixed cost and variable cost. And when we will do the numerical, I will show you how we segregate fixed costs represented by F and variable cost represented by V. So cost volume profit analysis is often referred to as break-even analysis. Break-even analysis, in a very simple word, we said we are doing with sensitivity. We said sensitivity is finding out, you know, the change in estimate and the end result. Break-even analysis is we are finding, in a very simple word, how much amount we invested and when do we recover that investment cost. कहने का मतलब ये, अगर मान लीजिए हमने 5,000 रुपए इन्वेस्ट किए, ये 5,000 रुपए जिस दिन हमें मिल जाएगा सेल से, from that day onwards will be a profit. So break-even point is a no profit, no loss situation, right? So what are the assumptions of break-even analysis? It assumes that all production can be say cost. Can break-even analysis assume fixed and variable components? The second point is very interesting. If people who have attended the second class would answer this question. Variable cost remains constant per unit of output, irrespective of the level of output, and thus fluctuates directly in the proportion to change in the volume of output. I repeat again. Variable cost remains constant per unit of output, irrespective of the level of output, and thus fluctuates directly in proportion to changes in the volume of output. Any idea, Nasib, what do we mean by this? Nasib, could you see my second point, Nasib?
Yes, sir.
Nasib, any guess what does the second point mean? I think I'm giving you a minute time to think. By the meantime, I'll complete your attendance.
Sir, fixed cost remains constant, sir.
Your voice is echoing, Nasib. Rishabh is present, right? 4 of you are there. Chandan is present and Nasib is there. Could you guys see my screen? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
What we are trying to say is variable cost remains constant per unit. It remains constant per unit. जितना यूनिट चेंज होता जाएगा वेरिएबल कॉस्ट विल इंक्रीज. प्लीज कीप इन माइंड वेरिएबल कॉस्ट increases, it changes with the total unit. It remains constant only per unit, whereas fixed cost remains constant at all volumes of output. अब 5 यूनिट प्रोडक्शन करने से भी जितना फिक्स कॉस्ट होएगा 10 यूनिट करने के लिए भी उतना ही फिक्स कॉस्ट होएगा. So break even point, the break even point may be defined as that point of sales volume at which total revenue is equal to total cost. I repeat again, the break-even point may be defined as at that point of sales volume at which total revenue is equal to total cost. यानी कि आपका जितना भी revenue हुआ, revenue is income, वो उतना income is equal to total cost, right? Rohan, you could see my screen, right, Rohan?
Yes, sir.
Total, I hope Rohan, break-even point is a very important point in future also for your interview academics. Understand this thing. यानी कि in a very simple word, जितना हमारा income हुआ उतना हमारा खर्चा हुआ. इसके आगे जो भी income होगा वो हमारा profit होगा. So break-even point can be stated in the form of equation. Sales revenue at break-even point is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. Please don't forget this formula. This note has been shared. Rohan, did you see this note in the ERP? Do you want me to share this note in the group WhatsApp itself? Shall I do that?
Yes, sir.
I will share this. After the class, I'll share this in the group WhatsApp. And what I will simultaneously do is, I'll give you some solved problems also, so that when you're coming for the Monday's class, you know how to do the solution, right? You know, so that is sales revenue at break-even point is equal to fixed cost plus your variable cost. The break-even point can be computed in terms of unit of sales volume, which is given below. Break-even point is equal to by selling price per unit minus per unit. Now, what do we mean by selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit? That means contribution per unit. Is that clear? Did you guys get it? Contribution per unit. Is it clear? Naseem,
Yes,
have you understood the concept of contribution per unit? Right, okay. Break-even point can be computed by using profit volume ratio as well, which is known as PV ratio. I repeat, profit volume ratio is known as PV ratio. Break-even point is equal to fixed cost by PV ratio, where PV ratio is equal to contribution by sales. I repeat, break-even point is equal to fixed cost by PV ratio. PV ratio stands for profit volume ratio. Profit volume ratio is equal to contribution by sales. Now, what do we mean by contribution? Contribution is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. If total selling price is given, then total variable cost we have to consider total selling price minus total variable cost. So that is about your contribution by sales. Then comes economic analysis in the public sector. We'll be doing numericals on this one. Don't worry. This will help you to do the CA2, the assignment that has been given. Naseeb, did you do the assignment earlier? The first assignment that was given, because apart from Rohan, I don't think I've received your any assignment. People who have not done the assignment 1, please take the assignment 2 seriously, because based on that only you will be given your CA1 marks. Fine, you know, so economic analysis in the public sector. By this is a theory in the public in the public. So we not only every business organization aims at earning profit, how to earn more when they can reach break even. But in public sector, we don't only know with people how we can think of more welfare scheme that that is also the aim of public sector. Could you guys see my screen? Wait a minute. Please see my screen. Output is given as 3,000 units and selling price per unit is rupees 30. Variable cost per unit is rupees 20. Total fixed cost is rupees 20,000. How will you do it? Break-even point in units is fixed cost by contribution. What is fixed cost by what is contribution? Contribution is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. Can you do it by your own, Chandan? Chandan, can you do it by your own? Chandan, please try.
So it will be 2000.
1 minute. Rohan, how much did you say?
So 2000.
Just a minute. How much did you get contribution per unit, Rohan? Yes, you're right. 2,000 unit per will be the break-even point. Rohan, any understanding of break-even point in 2 units? Say up anything you can interpret? Rohan? Rohan, have I been able to make you understand break-even point?
Yes, sir. So
Now,
it means that after 2000 unit, like whatever we manufacture, it will be our profit.
very good, Rohan. You are very, very brilliant. God bless you. Fine. I'm clapping for you. Can you see us? Let me find a sign. I don't know where are those emoji signs. I'm not getting it. Rohan, very good job. You understood it very nicely. Fine. Okay. Now, Rohan, try to find out break-even point in sales value. Rohan, can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Break-even point in sales value. Break-even point in sales value. Naseeb, can you do that? Naseeb, can you do that?
Sir, I'm looking on it. Sir.
Okay. Fine. Formula is fixed cost into sales. Fixed cost is given as your rupees 20,000. Chandan, did you get it? Chandan, shall I help it for you? Fixed cost is 20,000. Sales was given, the selling price per unit is rupees 30. Agar 3,000 हमारा output है, so total selling price would be 3,000 into 30. So 20,000 into 3,000 into 30 divided by sales is coming as 90,000 minus your variable cost. What will be variable cost? Variable cost is per unit 20. Or output अगर 3,000 है, so 3,000 into 20. This will be 80 lakh divided by 30,000 is equal to rupees 60,000. Yani ki break-even point is sales value will be rupees 60,000. Did you guys get it till here? Chandan, have you understood? Chandan, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Shubham, this is your first class, I believe.
No,
Shubham,
sir. I have attended.
Okay, that's good. Shubham, did you understand the break-even problem, Shubham? আমি কি আবার বোঝাবো, কারণ এইটা একটা অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট দেয়া হয়েছে ইআরপি পোর্টালে, যেটা তোমাদেরকে আগামী সপ্তাহে 29 তারিখের মধ্যে হ্যাভ টু পোস্ট ইট, কারণ নয়তো আমি তোমাদেরকে মার্কস দিতে পারবো না। এন্ড ইওর CA1 এক্সাম অলসো देयर উইল বি প্রবলেমস অন ব্রেক ইভেন। তুমি কি এটা বোঝাতে পারলে? শুভম, তুমি কি আমাদের গ্রুপটাতে আছো, the group WhatsApp that's been created by Rohan? Shubham, can you hear us? Shubham, Rishabh, I have just posted some solved problems in the group ERP, sorry, in the group WhatsApp. Please check it. And also, I will, after the class, I'll send this document also in the group WhatsApp. Is it fine? Rishabh, have you understood till here? 60,000 clear? Rishabh, have you understood the concept of break-even point?
Yes, sir.
ঋষভ, এটা কি অন্যভাবেও বার করা যেত? ব্রেক ইভেন পয়েন্ট ইন সেলস ভ্যালু, ব্রেক ইভেন পয়েন্ট ইউনিটস আমরা বার করেছি 2000, আর সেলস পার ইউনিট ইজ রুপিস 30। অন্য কোন রকম ভাবে কি ব্রেক ইভেন পয়েন্ট ইন সেলস ভ্যালু বার করা যেত? একটা ইউনিটের বিক্রয় মূল্য হচ্ছে 30 টাকা, 2000 ইউনিটের বিক্রয় মূল্য কত হবে ঋষভ? 2000 into 30, 2000 into 30 করলে it's coming rupees 60,000. See, this is another and the alternative way of finding out break-even point in sales value. Is it clear? Is it clear? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Chandan, is it clear? Shall we move on to the next problem? Shall we do the next problem, Chandan? Chandan, shall we do the next problem? Rohan, can you see the screen? Rohan, shall we move on to the next problem?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Rohan, the problem said the number of units, calculate break-even point in unit and in sales value. This is something that we have done earlier. Halaki, it will be a revision and it will solve the assignment given also. Rohan, I don't think like the previous problem, this time you will have a problem in doing this assignment. I mean, in assignment 1, I remember Rohan, you had some problem, but you did it nicely. I don't think in assignment 2, it will be a problem. However, Rohan, in the group WhatsApp, I've just posted some solved problems of break-even also. Fine, Rohan, go through it. However, I will take a class on Tuesday where I will also do a solution of break-even problems, right? Rohan, see, in this problem, there is a new addition. What is this addition? It is asking you number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 90,000. I repeat, number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 90,000. This is something that we didn't do earlier. Fixed cost is given as rupees 72,000. Variable cost per unit is rupees 15. Selling price per unit is rupees 24. Break-even point in units is fixed cost by contribution per unit. I think all of you can find out now break-even point in unit. Do it. Please do it and tell me. Naseeb, can you see the screen, or shall I write down in the chat box the formula for break-even point in unit? I'll do that. Wait. Naseeb, I have written down it for you in the chat box. Please see and try to do it by your own. Please see. See, fixed cost was given as rupees 72,000 by contribution per unit. What is contribution per unit? This is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. Selling price per unit was 24 and variable cost per unit was rupees 15. So contribution per unit is 9, 24 minus 15. So 72,000 by 9 is 8,000 units. Is it clear till here? Naseeb, have you understood? Rishabh, have you understood?
Yes,
Rishabh, did
sir.
you get? That's good. Now find out break-even point in sales value. Rishabh, you can do it in a very simple way. 8,000 into rupees 24, you will get break-even point in sales value, or you can try it other way also. But how do we get this one? Number of units that must be sold to earn a profit of rupees 90,000. Any guesses? Anyone?
So profit divided by contribution.
Yes, Rohan?
So will it be profit divided by contribution, sir? And
Profit.
plus the 8,000.
No, Rohan, it is fixed cost plus profit. I'll write it down for you in the formula box. It is fixed cost This is the formula, Rohan. Fixed cost is given as 72,000 plus profit is given as 90,000 divided by contribution per unit. The number of unit that we get, you will get 90,000 by selling that one. Is it clear, Rohan? Rohan, did
Yes,
you get
sir.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, Rohan, try it and tell me what is the answer. 72,000 was fixed cost, Rohan, and profit is rupees 90,000.
So 18,000.
Yes, Rohan?
So 18,000.
Yes, Rohan, for selling, very good. For after selling 18,000 units, you will be getting a profit of rupees 90,000. Is it clear? Naseeb, have you understood? Naseeb, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. That's good. So, okay. What are the things that we were? I'm sorry. So let's just quickly recapitulate what are the things that we have discussed today. We discussed today break-even sensitivity and break-even analysis. What did we say? What is a break-even analysis? We said break-even analysis is a situation where there is no profit and no loss, right? We calculated break-even point in two ways. One is break-even point in units, which is fixed cost by contribution per unit. What contribution per unit? Contribution per unit is selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. And then we have also find out break-even point in sales value. What is the second thing that we studied today? We studied about your what we call is